A grandma has caught something quite terrifying in her granddaughter's room.
We went into the house not knowing what to expect and not prepared for some of the things we were about to hear and experience.
Are you the woman who died right there in that chair? Can you ring that bell?
Demons have been thought a thing from the past. Many don't believe them, while a few aren't afraid. But there are times when they appear at unexpected places with unimaginable horror. But thanks to the camera that captured these scary beings, that if were not filmed, no one would have believed. This footage was captured in an undisclosed abandoned property, notorious for its haunting history. After hearing numerous reported paranormal occurrences in this area, two brave souls set out to unravel the mysteries, and they soon discover that the legends surrounding the site were indeed true. As they navigate the desolate space, inexplicable footsteps echo directly behind them. A cryptic message, Nino, written on the wall, adds to the scary atmosphere. Unbeknownst to them, a translucent figure resembling a little boy quietly shadows their every move. The tension peaks when an otherworldly voice whispers, followed by a shadowy presence. The explorers were convinced of the paranormal force at play, so they quickly exited the premises, leaving behind a chilling testament to the supernatural. Maybe it was a little boy's lingering spirit seeking solace in the abandoned shadows. Who knows? Georgia Mystery. On the 4th of July, terrifying events unfolded in North Georgia that left viewers confused. While two friends were innocently lighting fireworks, their celebratory atmosphere took a dark turn. Unexplained screams pierced the night, prompting an uneasy shift in focus. Suddenly, a horrifying creature emerged from the shadows. Its appearance is reminiscent of the disturbing entity from the movie Wreck, and it gave shivers to the witnesses. The friends, who were caught between fear and disbelief, quickly decided to abandon the scene, leaving behind a surreal encounter with an unknown creature in the haunting woods of North Georgia. As speculation lingers, questions arise about the authenticity of this unsettling footage. Haunted Road. Pedro, an experienced truck driver, shared an encounter on a haunted road in Louisiana. One night as Pedro was driving, he noticed something strange on the roadside. The figure appeared to be a pale girl crouched on the ground. What was she doing there? No one knows. To his horror, she looked up, making eye contact and waved at him. This terrified Pedro, who continued driving without looking back. He decided never to take that route again, fearing the unknown and potential danger that may lurk on that haunted road. According to the travelers of that road, there had been reports of a ghostly figure along this route, but luckily that horrific lady had never harmed anyone. Backyard Demon.
Where's my freaking mace? What?
Ray, a YouTuber, went to explore his backyard at night after hearing distant animal cries. But what he encountered there was something else. He came across a ghostly figure which ended up recording on the camera. But this is where things get interesting. When sharing the video, it mysteriously appears blank on the computer, raising doubts about its existence. However, on his camera and in real life, the same ghostly figure is visible. The confusing variation left Ray wondering why the ghost selectively materializes on the camera used for recording. The unexplained event adds an eerie layer to the encounter. This is a classic case of paranormal activity. Jungle Gym Scare. An ordinary family outing to the local park took a chilling turn when an uninvited guest made a spectral appearance. The family joyfully captured moments of their daughter playing on swings, slides, and jungle gyms. However, upon reviewing the footage, something weird unfolded. In a particular shot featuring their daughter in the jungle gym, an older girl with pale skin and dark hair stood at the top, glaring directly into the camera with an unsettling look. The family was disturbed as they were certain that during their time at the park, no other child was there in the jungle gym's summit. The ghostly girl vanished when the camera panned back, leaving an unsettling mystery. The family thought hard about the identity and intentions of this spectral playground visitor, but still had no answers yet. Ghost on the highway. A group of friends embarks on a journey down the road, and their attention is captured by a mysterious sight in the distance. It is a small figure cloaked in a single white sheet. The figure stands motionless at the edge of visibility. The friends were initially hesitant, so they decided to go past the eerie entity and not have any encounter with it. In an unusual display, the highway phantom remains calm and unresponsive, not even attempting to shield itself as the group passes by. This inexplicable encounter has raised questions about the nature of the figure and what it was doing on the highway. Was it waiting for something? Monster Uncle. In a chilling episode at their Georgia home, 2-year-old triplets had an encounter that left their mother terrified. The routine afternoon nap took a mysterious turn when, upon waking, all 3 sisters simultaneously pointed at the wall, exclaiming, "There's a monster on the wall."
All 3 of them were staring at the exact same space and pointing at it. She said, "There's a monster on the wall."
Their mother observed them on the monitor, witnessing their interaction with an unseen entity, which caused a hasty retreat behind a closet. The confusing incident occurred again a few nights later as the triplets slept. A ghostly figure appeared on camera, causing one of them to wake up. The shared experience left the lady to think about whether something supernatural lingered in their home. But what it was is still unclear. While some say it's just the lively imagination of the toddlers, the lady was convinced of someone's presence in the room. Masked mystery. Imagine getting ready for bed, walking out of your washroom, and coming face to face with a masked stranger. That's what happened to this lady in her New York apartment. She was alone that night when she heard some weird noises and decided to investigate. She saw a figure with a white mask standing on her staircase. The sudden sight startled her, and she screamed. Unfortunately, the video ends there, leaving us unsure about what happened to her. Let's hope it was just a prank and that she is okay. Rake under bridge. A local explorer ventured near a local bridge renowned for its haunted history. He was there to test the veracity of the chilling tales surrounding the location. As he roams the area, a peculiar noise catches his attention, causing him to investigate. He quickly turns the camera towards the source, and just then, a spine-chilling sight unfolds. A pale, emaciated creature moves on all fours amidst the rocks beneath the bridge. Witnesses to the footage suggest it might be the cryptid Rake, who is infamous for its malevolent nature and humanoid appearance with claws. Faced with the unexpected encounter, the explorer quickly retreats. Was this a genuine sighting or a meticulously crafted hoax? The haunted bridge's dark legacy persists, with each peculiar incident fueling the speculation surrounding supernatural entities. Attic horrors. In 2008, a man's home became a battleground for ghost occurrences. Alarming signs emerged as his dogs ran in fear, seeking refuge under the bed. Disturbing bangs echoed throughout the house, leading him to the attic. Shockingly, the attic was in disarray, with personal belongings violently scattered. Terrified but determined, the homeowner recorded his investigations. Unseen forces manifested as objects moved. A radio emitted static and spirit orbs darted away. The paranormal activity escalated, with doorknobs jingling and doors opening autonomously. Even amid apparent normalcy, sudden movements and disturbances persisted. The man could not physically capture the entity, but documented its haunting behaviors. Terrifying invader. Alone in their house, 2 girls witnessed something scary. In the doorway stood the upper half of a young girl in old-fashioned clothing, hovering midair with a curious gaze. Unaware, one girl addresses the television, which shocks the ghost, and it vanishes. The camera follows as the ghost instantly teleports, now peering from the top of the steps. The incident terrified the girls, who had to flee the house to the street, where they stop for a brief moment. To their horror, they spot the ghost girl walking across an upper window, then swiftly appearing on the ground floor in a fraction of a second. No human could move that fast. The girls were overwhelmed by fear as they screamed and quickly escaped the otherworldly encounter. Ghost in hallway. This incident unfolds in a CCTV video capturing what appears to be a ghostly entity charging a man in a hallway. The footage shows the man being pushed to the ground and dragged down the hall by an unseen force. As quickly as it materializes, the entity vanishes, causing the man to leap up and run away without looking back. The video raises haunting questions about the supernatural forces around us, leaving viewers to think about their reactions in a similar situation. It's easy to call this a hoax when witnessed by the man who likely never believed in ghosts until confronted by this paranormal event. Pale Stalker. In the realm of unexpected ghostly encounters, this one is definitely on the top of the list. The footage was uploaded by Matman07. It focuses on the chef indulging in a bowl of freshly prepared ramen. However, as the chef leans down, the camera captures the edge of the soundstage, revealing an unsettling presence. A pale, motionless face stares hauntingly onto the stage, defying conventional explanations. Some speculate it could be a crew member observing from backstage. Only the face is visible, contrary to the expected visibility of the entire body. Moreover, a crew member would likely move upon realizing their on-screen presence. The mysterious entity maintains a mysterious stillness, confusing viewers with an unexplained and frightening face, intruding into the ordinary realm of a cooking segment. This incident is a stark reminder that the paranormal can manifest unexpectedly, even in the most mundane settings. Nandy's Ghost. As a group of friends embark on a night drive through Karnataka's Nandi Hills in India, little do they anticipate the spooky encounter that awaits them. Nandi Hills is known for its ancient fortress. The group's journey takes a mysterious turn as they approach the hill's summit. There, they saw a mysterious figure shrouded in a flowing white garment, standing on a fence at the hill's edge. As the friends draw closer, the enigmatic figure leaps into the darkness, disappearing. The haunting footage sparks debates, with some dismissing it as a hoax, while others think of the possibility of encountering a supernatural entity. The legend of Nandi Hills has gained a new dimension after the release of this video, as questions linger about the chilling reputation of this historic site. Backyard Demon.
Yeah, it's a demonic creature. It's not human.
In this strange video by a guy named Richard, something super odd happened. He set up a camera and was talking to his friend Nick when a creepy figure that looked kind of evil and demonic appeared from the dark background. The creature was outside doing weird moves and scratching itself. Richard got pretty freaked out, and as the creature kept acting strangely, the whole thing is like a scene from a sci-fi movie.
Oh my god, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my god.
And Richard was so surprised he had to share the video to prove he was not crazy. The footage leaves us with lots of questions about what this mysterious creature is. It's a spooky and puzzling moment. Humanoid cryptid.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us.
In this next Reddit-shared 911 call, a distressed individual recounts a chilling encounter with a mysterious humanoid cryptid. Described as having 2 arms and 2 legs like a human, the creature's appearance starkly differs, evoking confusion and fear.
And they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know.
It stands at an imposing 8 feet with shiny eyes. The caller insists the encounter is no joke and labels the being as alien-like.
And they're not human, they're 100% they're not human.
Despite initial skepticism, the operator becomes convinced of the caller's genuine fear through the intensity of their voice. The authenticity of the call remains uncertain, and it has left listeners and viewers to ponder the eerie possibility of unexplained humanoid entities living among us. Parking lot goblin. To search for his lost keys, a man aimed his camera under parked cars and was expecting anything, but not this. As the lens pans, it shows an unsettling sight, a genuine goblin running across the parking lot. Just one look at the creature is enough to realize how spooky his whole appearance is. The goblin tries to crawl beneath a car, showcasing its otherworldly existence before vanishing into the inky darkness. What makes this video authentic is the fact that it was captured in Arizona, and the person who saw it had been on a hunt for a goblin for more than a month. The recorded proof of this unearthly encounter left every viewer dumbfounded, raising questions about the existence of mystical beings hiding in plain sight. Crawling terror. You know when it is said not to go inside abandoned buildings? It is being said for all the right reasons. Let's see why. A few years back in Canada, a couple of explorers decided to check out decades-old asylums. Everything was going fine till they reached the second floor of the building. Going into the psych wards, the guys had no idea what was hiding in there. And well, hiding no more, there it was, a cryptid. A crazy humanoid with long hair covering its face appeared out of nowhere and furiously started running towards them, leaving no time for reactions.
This way.
But luckily, they were able to come out of the asylums on time and live to tell the tale. Living dead. A strange video from Russia has caused a stir online and left viewers scratching their heads. The video shows two stretchers in the morgue, each with a covered body. Suddenly, one of them starts moving. The guy removed the sheet from his face, and after looking around, he managed to get up. After struggling to stand, he tried to take a few steps. But before he could manage to get himself out of that creepy place, the video abruptly ended. Users are divided in their opinions, with some suggesting he might have been abducted for evil purposes but woke up, while others consider medical explanations like catalepsy. The video is widely known as one of the most mysterious clips on the internet without an explanation. Cemetery ghost.
No special effects, but is it a ghost?
During a family vacation in Savannah, Georgia, a teen named Jesse Greathouse recorded eerie footage in the historic Colonial Park Cemetery. He was exploring the cemetery, known for its haunting history and established in 1750. Zooming in on various tombstones, he spotted a mysterious figure, a child running after a shadowy woman.
Hold on.
The family and Jesse were convinced of its authenticity, and they analyzed the footage, observing the child jump onto a tree before disappearing. Skeptics have questioned the video's legitimacy, but Jesse emphasized that he used a basic camera and claimed it was original.
What's on that video is real.
Even experts known for movie special effects examined the footage, and they were uncertain.
The thing is, I don't think they actually faked this. I definitely don't think it's fake.
While some believe it's the greatest ghost video ever seen, others remain cautious, emphasizing the need for more investigation. Ghostly shadow. In the Amazon forest in Brazil, some travelers found a strange place with construction work, but no people or machines. It seemed like a special spot where hunter-gatherers could be found. The weird part came when they noticed a ghostly figure in the distance. The see-through figure appeared from behind a tree, showed up for a moment, and then disappeared. Fortunately, the traveler was recording the whole time and was able to catch this crazy moment on the camera. Even when they tried to find it again, the ghost was gone. Looking closely, it seems like they accidentally caught a spirit on camera, making the Amazon adventure even more mysterious. Cemetery mystery.
Why she touching other people's graves? Yo, she just bust her head on the other grave though.
A barefooted teenager dressed in white with a creepy face covered by her hair left the people baffled. About 9 years ago, a ghostly girl was spotted wandering in a cemetery as if she was searching for something. She suddenly stopped on a grave to pluck something and then disappeared behind one of the tombs. In arts and spirituality, women wearing white is a powerful symbol, but here this girl was giving some sinister vibes. I don't know if she was there to see the grave of her loved one or if a real spirit was on a visit. Well, in both cases, wandering in a haunted cemetery is extremely scary. Mysterious orb.
The first thing I'm thinking, like, whoa, what is this?
Nothing is more terrifying than your security camera picking up disturbances when there is no one around. This guy had an unsettling experience when his home surveillance camera detected unusual motion. As he checked the live feed on his phone, he met with a mysterious orb hovering in his living room.
This orb, this imagery just hovering in my living room.
No one else was home, which ruled out ordinary explanations like flashlights or passing headlights. The orb stayed there for hours, even splitting into several shapes at one point. He was particularly perplexed by the unknown object, which left him and his family in a state of curiosity and uncertainty. The incident has sparked spirited debate with no satisfying explanation. Gettysburg Ghost. In the heart of the historic Gettysburg Civil War battle site, 46-year-old Greg Yule Ling captured spine-chilling footage of what appears to be a ghost dashing across the road. The haunted Gettysburg site is known for its brutal Civil War clashes, as it witnessed up to 51,000 soldier fatalities in 1863. The video was taken during a family visit, and it reveals shadowy figures moving quickly across the road. The eerie atmosphere intensifies as the entities disappear into the darkness. This haunted place was renowned for paranormal activities, and this recent video adds another layer to its terrifying reputation. Whether skeptics or believers, the haunting footage makes us think of the age-old question: does the past linger in the present at sites marked by such profound historical events? Mist Shadow. Recently surfaced footage showcases a phenomenon known as the Spectre of the Brocken. It is a spectral occurrence seen by English locals for centuries. The video was shot by a hiker in England, and it captures a shadowy figure walking beside the person filming. Historically, such apparitions were feared as evil spirits, with tales of giant specters haunting mountains. However, some people tried to defy these fears, attributing the phenomenon to reflections. However, this modern video mysteriously resembles a shadow person. It has fascinated specter hunters worldwide. These enthusiasts seek similar phenomena globally, known as Buddha's hand in China. The footage is deemed one of the best of its kind and has caused both fascination and fear. Scary spider. During an innocent game of catch in a courtyard, a group of British friends encountered an unsettling presence. As one of them points out something strange above, the camera captures a pale face silently observing them from a high window. The figure lingers for a moment before vanishing. The group was disturbed as they reported the incident to the property manager, who dismissed it, claiming the locked room above had been vacant for a long period and no one could be there. None except ghosts. The manager joins them to investigate, only to find the space empty. Despite the logical impossibility of someone being there, the camera footage contradicts reality. Trampoline terror. This next video is a Snapchat clip that was first shared on Reddit. The perplexing clip features a person dressed in white with black hair, emerging from beneath a trampoline. It's mysterious and hideous. Despite its originality, the clip has sparked intrigue among ghost hunters, with the uploader expressing uncertainty about the figure's identity. While people question the video's abrupt ending, others argue that it's the nature of a Snapchat footage to be short. The enigmatic woman's resemblance to Sadako from The Ring also fuels speculation about it being something otherworldly. Whether it was an elaborate fake or a genuine paranormal occurrence, the video still terrifies viewers with its spectral uncertainty. Ominous mirror.
It's that we know what happened here, and we know the story behind it.
This video from the Beach House YouTube channel takes us into a haunted house where something bizarre unfolds. Keep your eyes on the mirror. Can you see that semi-transparent figure that mysteriously shows up for a moment? Some folks think it's a setup because the lady moves in front of the mirror and the camera stays put. Yet others are convinced the ghostly sighting is genuine. The big question is, what's the story behind this haunted house? Knowing its paranormal history could help us figure out if the ghostly encounter is the real deal. horned beast.
É o Thor! É o Thor!
Here's raw footage claiming an extraterrestrial sighting in Las Vegas, Nevada. According to the YouTube video description, a man dialed 911 reporting 2 large extraterrestrial creatures in his family's backyard. The online debate sparked discussions. Redditors argue the 911 audio is genuine, but the footage seems manipulated. While it's unclear whether it's genuine or not, the video retains an eerie vibe, especially considering it accompanies a real 911 call. Horrific dwarf. Picture a peaceful night in your garden, seeking peace amid blooming plants, only to encounter terror. This exact scenario unfolded when a guy attempting to unwind in the garden stumbled upon something unsettling behind a plant. He promptly grabbed his phone, recording the eerie revelation. Watch closely and you'll spot an exceptionally creepy face peeking from behind the foliage, fixating on the videographer with unblinking eyes. Despite the mysterious presence, the recorder maintained an oddly composed demeanor, possibly masking underlying fear. The big question looms: is it a person, a creepy humanoid, or an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts on the enigmatic figure lurking behind that unsuspecting plant. Bigfoot on Hill. During a bike ride through the woods, 2 friends had an extraordinary encounter with a massive, hairy creature resembling Bigfoot. This gigantic being walked on 2 feet like a human, emerged from the trees, leaving the friends shocked. Recognizing the potential danger, they quickly escaped unharmed. The friends later reviewed their bike camera footage and then shared the remarkable sighting on social media. This stirred shock and fascination worldwide, and people started saying it was an actual sighting of the Bigfoot. It's worth noting that Bigfoots or Sasquatches are often considered potentially dangerous and reported as aggressive toward humans. Ghostly figure on roof. Baffling videos showing inexplicable phenomena have recently increased, stirring a sense of mystery that defies conventional scientific understanding. A university student who was studying during the late hours near his hostel captured footage of a paranormal figure strolling on top of the roof in the dead of the night. Because the rooftop was inaccessible, the recorder couldn't go there for a detailed investigation. Strikingly, another student from a different hostel reported a similar sighting shortly after lights out. These 2 unexplained events left everyone on campus puzzled, because no one knew what the creature was doing on the rooftop, or rather it was a deliberate prank. If it was the latter, it caught everyone's attention. Cat teaser. TikTok user Sabrina Coven shares a chilling video revealing potential paranormal activity in her apartment. Strange occurrences such as doors and cupboards moving have been noted previously in the place. In this unsettling footage, Sabrina's cat, which is missing its left front leg, appears to be forcefully thrown against a couch and spun mid-air. The distressed pet rushes into the kitchen, followed by other animals. Simultaneously, a chair autonomously glides backward against the kitchen wall. Sabrina speculates that an unseen entity attacked her cat, causing an alarming reaction in the other pets. Despite the doubts, careful examination raises questions about the chair's movement and the peculiar behavior of the animals. Unseen entity. Inside the halls of Sanatorio Fenicio, a bizarre scene was recorded by the security cameras. The recording showed a lone guard interacting with some invisible entity. Let's see it yourself. Look how he is chatting with thin air. The head of the security and pretty much everyone else concerned scratch their heads trying to make sense out of all of this. Was it a cheeky prank by the guard to give his colleagues the creeps during a late-night shift? Or does he often genuinely encounter a ghostly visitor, so much so that they have gotten along? Weird homeless lady. This lady grabbed the attention of viewers after her video of acting odd went viral. Messy hair, groggy expressions, and unstable steps, she looked like a homeless person who picks up different stuff from the porches at midnight. But here, she decided to do something else. After noticing a doorbell cam recording her, she stepped up to investigate. Looking deeper into the camera, she was trying to stare directly into the eyes of its onlookers. Left and then right, she tried to rub her both eyes at the lens. I don't exactly know what could be the purpose behind this bizarre act. Was she trying to look deeper into the camera? Or she just wanted to look inside the house through it? Well, whatever the intention, it was really disturbing. Time traveler. A man was recording his daughter walking along with a Disney character, but suddenly something strange happened. As they were walking towards a shop, a man wearing a pink shirt appeared out of thin air. Though the people in the video didn't seem to notice it, the camera captured the moment pretty well. Some started calling him the time traveler, while others claimed he intentionally jumped to avoid being filmed. But he was captured on camera. Well, here, I'll leave it up to you. What do you guys think of this man? Really a man from a parallel universe? Or just a clever trick? Do let me know. It's time for today's open discussion. After watching so many creepy creatures and terrifying encounters, this image forces me to think about what else could exist on our planet. Look at the horrifically large mouth gulping its victim just in a single bite. But wait, before you guys start overthinking, let me tell you the actual story. This heart-stopping clip is part of the documentary The Taking of Deborah Logan, which tells a real story of supernatural possession in a patient with Alzheimer's. The scene unfolds with a couple of guys heading into a mysterious tunnel system, where they confront unimaginable horrors. However, nothing to worry about, guys, as this was just a scripted scene, and the child is perfectly fine. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.